Well, I bet that was quite a long trip for you. Welcome to Kanai Ward.
Thanks.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocoa Head, right?
I am. And you are?
I'm Yako Furio. I was born and raised in Kanai Ward. Just a humble member of the WDO. I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, the only detective agency in Kanai Ward. My office welcomes you. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine. So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally.
I think we'll meet the whole crew this episode.
He managed to turn away the peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
Really? He's clearly just some
Shut up,
careless,
Shinigami.
middle-aged man. Oh, by the way,
He's me.
don't tell anyone about yours truly. You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
Ooh, I'm a blood.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Now, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
Take me away, boss. Take me home. So yeah, unironically, one of my favorite characters. I mean, honestly, I do really enjoy the whole cast. I would say of the four,
I'm sorry I
one
kept you
whose
waiting.
forte is costumes
It
is
took a while to
probably
get
my
through all the proceedings.
They practically interrogated you, right?
Him and the narcoleptic.
Kanai Ward is
Probably my
completely
least
shut off from
favorite,
the
those
outside
two.
world. Communication
cool.
devices such as cell phones are confiscated.
I'm sorry,
Cameras
this
are
is all
not permitted
important.
to leave Kanai Ward either. Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone. Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble. I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives.
Which is basically
As a
just
basic
him.
rule, never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kinda like mad dogs.
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
A hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they enter Kanai Ward. The result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch. He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise.
Rip.
You were in the first car
Or real
earlier.
Zilch.
The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there. There was a separate first car at the station before you
Oh, the
arrived,
real
where
first
Zilch's
car,
body
okay.
was hidden. Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward and connect with the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's
I
platform.
just realized for a game like this, I
With
don't
no
really have
master
to look at
detectives
TV.
left, you would be arrested as the only culprit. That was the plan.
TV and computer on opposite
They
ends
would
of the room.
go to such lengths?
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives.
Yup.
Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Thank you.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express, including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective
Good. I'm
Organization
glad you said your
that
name,
the number
Hoochie.
of master
I couldn't remember your
detectives
name,
on the
Hoochie.
train was precisely 5.
Oh, I'll explain that later.
Oh yeah, don't forget, this is still
Anyway, let's
technically
leave this
the
place.
Chapter 0
Wouldn't wanna
prologue.
give the
Oh, come
peacekeepers
on,
any
really?
ideas.
I swear I wiggled the joystick. It's really aggressive. It was like, what, 3 minutes? Ooh, anime cutscene. I like when we get these.
It's raining.
I really like the
Hey, you're right.
vibes of this game too. I dig a good rainy, kind of cyberpunky kind of city. It's a nice aesthetic. I mean, I dig rain in any kind of aesthetic really, but it fits well. I do really hope we get another game, like a sequel to this one, and it's not just a one-off. That's all the cutscene was. I mean, hey, worth.
Who's that guy?
I
Beats me.
don't remember what that's about, but there's follow-up. There's follow-through. Don't you worry about that. That was literally all the Chapter 0's left. Don't worry about it. Danger dodge, yeah. I accidentally hit the joystick in the wrong way there. Joystick wasn't even an option. The god shooting at me. Oh, yeah, because I failed the first couple of kicks. Deduction denouement. I might have messed around a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, we'll save. I wish it would take me to the current save and not up top to the other saves, so you get minorly spoiled every time I go to save. Ooh, that's what the finale chapter's called. Ooh. Don't look. Oh yeah, still not Chapter 1, but Prologue. WDO versus Amaterasu Corporation. I don't know why I struggle with that one. Amaterasu. Yeah. Every once in a while my tongue just trips on it. Boom. The outfit. The drip. The capely swagger.
There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Come on, this way.
I like this rooftop. You come back to it a lot. See, like, look at this aesthetic.
You know,
What a huge city. Oh, maybe it's because of the rain,
you know,
but it's a little eerie. I don't know, Yuma. It's peaceful. Like, yeah, you know, there's all sorts of muck underneath getting stirred around, metaphorically and physically. But rain is nice. Rain is nice. I am a fan. I've been doing a lot of, there's this one YouTube channel, N64 at Night, and it's I like the Zelda 64 ones where it's like 8 hours of the castle grounds, but it's raining outside. It's usually like you have to spend the night at and then the place, and it's raining outside, and it's just, you know, kind of a slowed down, slightly pitched down version of the song, just on a good loop with rain and some good visuals. And I just really dig that kind of stuff, you know? I tend to go to sleep to that. I just put it on and set it to loop in case rare night where I get more than 8 hours. Usually it's more like 5 to 6. Hoorah. Alright. Sorry, I'll stop rambling and let them ramble instead.
I love the view of the city from here. Oh no, it's like we're always right at the brink of dawn. Although,
It's a
thanks
very
to
hopeful
them,
stance.
the real dawn will never rise here.
You mean Amaterasu Corporation?
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city. None who wish to live in peace dare defy them. As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here. Open an umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling. You know what I mean, right?
Hell yeah.
Kinda.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute. The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In
Rude.
Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change. It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet. That's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset.
Dark.
Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping. However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling. We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears before quietly slipping away. And nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything. We're just detectives.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up.
Yeah, Yakko's a really
That look
interesting
tells me
character.
exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
This
Like, just to
fuzzhead dude comes
psychoanalyze,
off like
you know?
an irresponsible geezer.
Nah, he's the GOAT.
But there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
Could it be because of this city?
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Huh? Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face? Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means
You're not
I'm
old
no
enough to be
longer
back
so
in the day.
popular. And you'd be right.
The rain, it never stops. Does it rain often here?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop. But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
For years?
Yeah, years. It started around, 3 years ago? Weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
And this is the first time I've really engaged with this game since I completed it the first time, so it's really interesting knowing what I know, going back through it, watching them kind of set stuff up, and
No one knows why the rain never lets up.
understanding a bit more what
But
it means.
it probably
So
has
that's fun.
something to do with Amaterasu.
Kanai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking. You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine. Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
Yeah, Yako's way
Well,
of dealing
now
with
that I
things
finished
is,
showing
let's
you the
just
town,
avoid trouble.
let's head to the agency.
Stay out of the way. Keep your head down. And you know, that's how you
This
survive.
place. There's a lot more to it than I thought.
What do you mean?
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
All the death.
Really? I don't see any florists.
I didn't mean it literally. To me, nothing smells sweeter than the stench of death.
The stench of death?
There are gruesome mysteries all over this place. It smells so lovely.
That sounds so ominous.
Hey! The elevator's here!
Right, coming.
So the way your first playthrough would work with interacting with stuff is every time you look at a thing for the first time, when you're like out and about, you would get a little SP, I want to say? DP, you would get a little DP boost. And that's kind of partly how you level up. The other way is often just getting good ranks in investigation sections.
Now then,
Come on, let's go down.
Yes.
No need to be so nervous, there's nothing dangerous here anyways. I'm ready.
this area is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Kanai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
The neon looks magical blurred in the rain. If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic.
Just trying to get a good...
Perhaps I'm from a city
view of
like
it all.
this one. Or maybe if you formed my mind into a shape, it looked like this place.
Hey dude. What's up? Can I run later? Yes, but not now. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get plenty of time to explore
Hey,
this
isn't
place.
it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
It looks like they have a good drainage system. See? There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there.
Is that a raised fist? That is.
Hey, there's a clown in the sewer staring at you!
I don't see it!
A clown!
Made you laugh!
Okay.
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives.
Remember this
My
path.
colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I could change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all. Clients trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
Been holding the
What
fort
about
till we
unsolved
got here.
mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh, interesting.
But now, things could be different since you're all here.
Huh? All?
Am I blocking him? I was. Okay. He's like, get the fuck out of my way, kid. I'll kick you in the cocoa head.
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
Don't mind us just casually going through the sewer to our place of business.
Is your agency up ahead?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Kanai Ward.
Ugh, must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
The other master detectives are already waiting at the agency.
Oh,
You're
come
the
on.
last to join us.
I mean, I can move the camera,
Other
that's it.
master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple
Always have a
routes for
backup
entry
plan.
into Kanai Ward. They covered their bases.
So much of the music in this game
Other
is just
master
head
detectives
boppable.
arrived from routes besides the Amaterasu Express. Both official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
I see. So it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
That tragedy happened to others too.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made.
Yeah.
But as a result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here. Each of you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Hearing Master get complimented really annoys me.
Hey.
Why?
Yeah.
I wonder what these surviving Master Detectives are
Rude.
like. So exciting, so mysteriful.
This whole part of the path where we haven't been like walking ourselves, we don't do this every time. This is just so they can have this conversation, even though it does go on a little bit too long, but that's fine. Water is terribly polluted. Pain.
Here we are.
It's in that shipping container. It's actually all 3 of them. It's a really clever kind of setup he's got going.
Where's the agency?
It's right here. All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
Boom! Submarine base. Why not?
the agency?
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
Welcome to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself.
Dude's basically been living and
But isn't
working
it
here
awesome?
on his own for
Our own
years.
submarine!
Is this really it? Our office is a sub?
Don't judge.
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
Shush up over there. There they are. She might be my favorite. Well, my favorite of the detectives. Yakko is legit my favorite. And another character we haven't met yet is like my other favorite.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
That's basically my tier list of this game. Is top tier is like ultra favorite, which is like 3 characters. Then there's like favorites, and then there's like they're okay. And that's it. Just every character can slot into those. I don't hate anyone. Even the ones that I hate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Sorry.
I mean, did you not feel the sub raising?
What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Yes.
Victory is mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was
Right?
back when our submarine resurfaced.
When you put it like that.
With my logic, anything is possible.
They're awesome.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once,
What an odd
I
game.
win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing. 1,
Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, that was pretty close. It was probably about to turn off.
3.
Hey, don't eat those! We're using them to count! How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2.
She's
or
not
3.
dumb, but
What
she
comes
is an
after
airhead.
3? I never
And I
remember
love her.
since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray. The hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
The man is permanently smoking.
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4.
Thanks.
Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one?
But they're so tasty.
You're eating it right now!
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting. It is simply heavenly.
Anyway, time to pay up.
Yep. Give money.
Enough! I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling! Do you understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us. Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency. Got it? Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member. Yuma Coco Head. A round of applause, please.
Justice for Zongai.
Nice to meet you all.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb. I wonder which one of them will die first. Him or me?
Hey, knock it off!
I'm not telling.
They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Haven't even addressed the one on the fireplace yet.
Now then, Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at Kanai Ward.
Their gender is never confirmed. Choose your favorite, and the answer is yes.
The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Wait, who's the match boy?
You dumbass. He's a dumbass, but he's our dumbass. You know what I mean?
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
A pleasure to meet you.
Love Fubuki. You get a chapter with each of them as like your partner. Her chapter is really fun.
And the one inside the fireplace?
What, fireplace? But why there of all places?
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Hey, nice to meet you.
He's okay.
Right.
He's not a bad
Now that
character.
we're all
but
here,
he's probably my least favorite.
let's have a seat.
Though to clarify, I like them all. Oh, I get to walk around and do things. Ready? I'll take my seat when I'm good and goddamn ready. I have interactions to interact with. Alright. Bookcase.
I see.
There are several books with difficult sounding titles. I wonder if they're used for research.
What?
Wow, these are pretty serious books for a fuzzhead to be reading. I don't think his hairstyle is related in any way. I'm still getting detective points. Cool. Okay. Hi, Vivia.
You purposely came over to talk to me? You're so kind, Yuma. Don't worry. They aren't avoiding me or anything. I prefer to be alone. A place like this gives me a sense of peace and quiet. I want to die someday.
You might see why he is my least favorite.
I have no idea what to say to him.
I don't dig that. That vibe.
Yuma, do you like chocolate?
I'm a bit of a chocoholic, yes.
Yeah, a bit.
Did you know that chocolate grows on
Specifically?
cacao trees?
My favorite type of chocolate is cheap chocolate. The second it goes on sale, oh, it just tastes better. Getting like big bags of like the eggies because it was just Easter. 44 cents, $1.44 for some, 44 for others, 94 for others. Give me, give me, give me. And of course, as a diabetic, I really should not be eating them, but shh. Just take more insulin, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
The sight of all those trees with their shining silver fruit must be so splendid.
I think the silver part is just the wrapper.
Huh? Does it not grow on the tree like this? Ah, I see. I thought I was peeling back its silvery husk.
She's very
What a
sheltered,
misunderstanding to make for an
but she's
adventurer
very
such as
sweet.
myself.
Adventurer?
Correct. I am an adventurer and a detective. It is nice to make your acquaintance.
Apparently, there is an entire
Nice to meet you
DLC that
too.
came out a year after this game, where it's like you play as Fubuki doing a little side mystery, and that is really cool. And I want to play that someday. But like, I'm playing this game from the library. I'm not going to buy DLC for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a map with memos stuck all over it.
Right.
Looks like a map of the city. I can't wait to see what the next incident is gonna be. I think I can wait. No, come on, incidents are great.
That's not the right way.
Oh, I want to go look around out there. We'll get the chance later. Oh, Laura, hello.
So you're the survivor from the Amaterasu Express massacre. You don't look like much.
That's thanks to yours truly. Otherwise, Master would have died right away.
Rude to both of you.
Everyone on the train died besides you? That sucks. Had I been on the Amaterasu Express, I would have solved it before anything had gone down. Damn. Missed the chance to show off my superstar self.
This short stack is so arrogant. I hate his
He's a little
guts.
annoying sometimes, but it's okay. Like I say, he's a dumbass, but he's our dumbass.
Yuma, I'm sure you're tired from your long journey. Go ahead and find a spot to sit.
Alright, I'm gonna sit on your desk.
Sure.
Just gonna drape myself right over here, just kind of sprawl around. Don't worry, I won't mess up your books. My body is perfectly shaped to just kind of curl up in this, you know, like from this file, kind of curl over on that paper, you know? Like, I'm gonna be covering this paper, but that's fine. It doesn't need those papers or those files, you know? Oh, you know, these books might be a good spot to sit. You know, just kind of hunker down right here, be right next to the chief. You know, like kind of give a squat. No, we're going with the couch. Won't let me go out here either. Oh, it will let me go out here. To the kitchen I go, and I can interact with the shower room.
This place.
This must be the shower. Wow, to think there's even something like that here. Heads up, Master. You're too dense to notice, but Fuzzhead and the gang are watching you like hawks. Okay, we should head back soon. I love the fact that canonically, he's like, hey, go sit, and we'll discuss the rest. And then everyone looks expectantly for him to go sit. And he just gets up, and he walks around, and starts poking at things, and you know, just casually talking to people, and you know, and everyone's just waiting, and ooh, actually, I think I saw a second thing I can try. Oh, no, that was Yakko, okay. Alright, I'll go sit down. You good boy. You good boy, Yuma. Good boy.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned.
I'm rather curious
Well,
to know,
regardless
like,
of how many people we would have gotten,
Yeah.
we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers. So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
Huh? You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage!
Yeah.
I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective! Oh, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous. All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them. If you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
I see. Got it.
Don't give him ideas, Yakko.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
I'm just kidding around.
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually. But before that, there's something I need to verify first. Yuma, it's about you.
Huh? Me?
Ruh-roh.
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... do you really have amnesia?
Huh? Amnesia?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Ah, then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
Huh? Fubuki, you too?
Indeed. I cannot remember what I had for breakfast. I cannot even recall how I got here.
That's called having your head
I think you're
permanently
just
in the clouds.
forgetful.
Yeet.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
Don't worry, head pat.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
So you really don't remember anything. I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the Death God.
No,
You
do it. They
better
love it.
not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. Chief saved me in the end.
Well, you can work off your debt to me. So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
That's correct. Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO. And this outfit is definitely mine because it fits perfectly.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Huh? You know who I am?
I didn't just daydream in the park and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here. I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could. Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do. At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu Express. Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Tetsuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte. That ability is top secret, so I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma. Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on the list.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is! I might finally get to learn about my past! So, who am I?
The truth might surprise you, but among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Kokohead exists.
What do you mean?
5 master detectives were summoned to the Amaterasu Express. That is an undisputable fact.
He said un, but it says
But a
in.
detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma.
I'm an apprentice!
Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
So, I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
I
like
reviewed
all
your profile in
the
the WDO records,
like, literally
and
all
it
of
turns out you have a
no, okay, they
phenomenal
help, but
ability.
An
I'm
ability?
the star of the show.
So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
Your lake is made.
I don't know if I can. I don't have any memories about cooking. Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live?
That wasn't a
or
joke,
my
by the way.
personal history?
It didn't have any details of the sort.
Profile does mention that he is a
You see,
great cook.
you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
I see.
You know, trainees are kind of like appetizers at a restaurant, don't you think? I guess that makes you the appetizer detective!
I'd say rude, but it kind of just makes me hungry.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a great detective.
That's right, partners for life.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Everyone starts off as a trainee. Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go. Though some are born rather gifted. Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities. No matter how smart they are or how dexterous their fingers, no surgeon dives straight into surgery. The same goes for master detectives. If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
So everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents, no exceptions. During that time, the
No
agent's
exceptions,
paranormal
Yuma.
disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation. And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master detectives.
Like me. Plus, once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
Pretty
By the
snazzy.
way, not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives. There are regular detectives, like myself, who don't have fortes.
Yakko's just a dude.
Oh, really?
Literally got no powers.
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it still holds the same weight. A forte mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no matter how much effort they put in. But that doesn't mean they can't be a detective. Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their training.
So, is that my case as well? I don't think I have any special abilities.
There is no record about your forte. You could be like me and have no special powers.
I knew it.
Who cares about that? You've got me,
We do
Master.
kind of have a cheat with Shinigami.
Look, there's
She's
no
busted.
need to be so down about having no forte of your own.
We'll confirm that we do have a
That has
forte, and
nothing
we've
to do
already
with whether
seen
you're a
it.
good detective or not.
But I won't spoil
Even a
anything
kid
else.
or a delinquent can be a master
I've
detective
seen
if they're
it
good at
multiple
one thing.
times.
But detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before they're certified. So, in fact, you could say those without special abilities make better detectives.
He actually really is a good detective when he's trying.
Just tooting your own horn, old
Oh,
man.
let him do it. You're over there
But being both
blasting
a
off.
capable detective and a master detective would be even better.
Halara Nightmare
as
is the
myself.
entire package.
You're tooting your own horn too.
Anyway, whether you have an ability or not, the fact
Vivian's not
remains
even
that
in
you've been
frame.
striving to be a detective.
Technically, neither is Fubuki.
So, I wanted to be a detective.
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive. You must be quite capable. I mean, master detectives were killed, but you managed to survive.
I'm not sure if that's right.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma. Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone yesterday's weather.
Unimportant.
It was raining. It's always raining.
Oh, right.
Is she this dumb on purpose?
Could be.
I think
You
she's
never
putting
know.
on an act.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Maybe she's a giant skank. It's boom kill time if you fall for her, Master.
Don't get jealous.
I didn't do anything.
By the way,
She gets
my agency treats
super
both
jealous.
trainees and detectives as the same thing. To all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna steal your thunder. Got it?
Thunderbolt.
Go ahead and try.
I'm gonna make you
Too
Desuhiko
bad for
Bolt.
you, rookie. I'm gonna take all the medals.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I have no desire to compete.
You senior detectives sure are a handful. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
No, not really.
Well, that's Vivia.
A call?
That's the direct line to the World Detective Organization. So, they're finally
Only
contacting
contact.
us.
Basically
All
from
communication in
outside.
Kanai Ward is shut out from the outside world, so that phone is rather special. And obviously, it's kept secret from the Amaterasu folk.
If they're contacting us, maybe they'll finally give us our orders.
Go ahead, rookie.
Huh? You want me to answer?
Master!
Get used to that ring, because now we're gonna go talk to everybody again.
This is the beginning of another adventure. I am so excited.
Hurry up and answer. They'll hang up.
Right? Surprised they haven't already. Well, maybe
You
they're
better
on the
get it before
bathroom.
they hang up.
Well, it's okay. Maybe one of them's in the bathroom. They're waiting for him to come back. Hurry up and wait,
Don't
dude.
tell me you don't know where the phone is.
I'm
Get
sorry.
it,
My
trainee.
amnesia has made it so I don't remember what a phone is. What's that strange sound? I have never heard of this before. Hey, Vivia. Is that coming from you?
They're trying to get in touch. Guess we need to answer.
Alright, fine.
Hello, Nocturnal Detective Agency. Please state your business.
Good work, all of you. I assume everyone is present? So few of you survived. Far less than I anticipated, but considering who survived, this should suffice.
What the hell? Who's this grandpa? He acts like he's hot shit.
What beats me? I've never seen him before. My contact is usually someone totally different.
Perhaps he dialed the wrong number?
No.
No, that's impossible. This is a direct line to the WDO. Who are you? Would you mind telling us your name?
A name. Unfortunately, I discarded my name long ago. Now, I simply go by Number 1. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Number 1!
Number 1?
You're joking! Seriously? My sincerest apologies for my rude behavior.
I didn't expect number 1 himself to appear. This must be very serious business then.
I mean, clearly, with how many people have been sacrificed.
Is he a big deal or something?
Number 1 is the top master detective, leader of the World Detective Organization.
The top detective of the WDO?
That's right, baby.
He rarely ever shows himself. Thus, no one knows his true identity. He is only known among detectives as Number 1.
He's the top of the World Detective Organization?
It's just some old man.
Hey!
I am here to give those of you who arrived your instructions. There is a dangerous secret lurking here, which we refer to as Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
However, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret isn't a problem affecting only this city. There is a chance it relates to the ongoing great global mystery. Hence why I chose to deliver your orders directly. Move swiftly to investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Doing so will assist us in solving the
You're gonna
great
hear a
global
lot
mystery.
about both of those throughout the game.
That is all.
Or rather, just hear it referenced a lot.
Huh? That's it? How about some clues?
Why do you think you're there? If you're a detective, search for clues yourself.
Yeah, Tetsuhiko.
Providing any information beforehand will merely result in misconceptions.
Understood.
Do you recall the World Detective Organization's creed? A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I heard that every single day during training. But it's not something you can easily put into practice.
Is that true, Master?
I don't remember at all.
Mysteries are the greatest threat to humanity. The WDO will not allow mysteries to go unsolved. They shall be eradicated with sagacious wit and indomitable will.
Oh yeah.
We must guide the lost souls of victims to paradise in the name of truth.
That sounds a little preachy.
Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
Hey, did you hear that? We got a direct order from Number 1.
Hell yeah, we
play
are
our cards right,
champions.
we're guaranteed to get promoted. I'm hyped.
Are there even promotions?
It isn't so simple. Just look at how much we sacrificed to get you here. Kanai Ward's ultimate secret must have something to do with Amaterasu
clearly.
Corporation. Which means we have to snoop on them. They're gonna wipe us out!
So it's a full-on war then. The WDO is serious.
War is awful. I myself am a pacifist.
It's okay, we're gonna fight with information.
Well, it's something we have to do from here on.
There you go again with your jokes.
Fubuki, were you listening?
Huh? I was. However, I was also lost in my own thoughts.
You weren't listening then!
So, Chief, any ideas about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
This place has so many secrets that I have no idea where to start. But one thing that comes to mind is this unending rain, I think.
He said that it has something to do with the great global mystery, too.
I have no clue what that is.
Well, for now, let's sneak into Amaterasu Corp and start gathering up info.
Don't you dare do anything dangerous like that. It's not like they're leaving secrets in easy-to-reach spots.
I mean, you never know.
Then what are
Some
we
of their goons
supposed to
seem
do?
pretty incompetent.
You really want to know? The right thing to do is absolutely nothing. Jeez. How did it end up like this?
Yeah, poor boss is gonna be
on.
going through
You need to
six
snap
like
out of it, Chief.
crazy.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Who
My
would
poor
guess
boy,
number
he just
one
wants
would
to lay
show
low.
up? Ah! All I wanted was to sink quietly into the river.
Are things really that bad?
It's a pretty rough place.
Yeah, lives are at stake here. Danger is a daily occurrence in all of Kanai Ward.
I'm used to wagering my life like poker chips. It feels like my path.
Maybe for you, but I'm not that way. Who said I wanted that? I got it. Let's pretend like we didn't hear a thing.
Nope. Sorry, my dude.
No, I know that's impossible. Given the sacrifices that were already made, the WDO can't back down now.
He just has to have a meltdown and
I guess we have no
come to
choice.
terms with it. But you know,
Chief Yako.
Everything that goes down in this city is handled by the peacekeepers of Amaterasu Corporation. They simply fabricate or cover things up in whatever way's most convenient for them. In other words, the truth they're hiding may be connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Some of these cover-ups may be clues for unsolved mysteries then.
But there are tons of cases where they covered up the truth.
Then what we need to do is clear.
Huh?
Don't stare at me, dumbfounded rookie. We've got to crush each unsolved mystery one by one.
that's right. Five of
all
us
of
just need
them?
to start spreading out and
I
solving
suppose
mysteries.
that's one way to solve whatever's going on.
Oh, fine. All right, listen up.
Listen to
Truth
the
be
local.
told, I wish this day had never come. But part of me knew that it was inevitable. Our goal now is to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. We'll be up against Amaterasu Corporation. So please, be extremely careful. We don't know what these guys will do to interfere with us. That said, you all survived the deadly trip to get here, so I'm sure you're up to the challenge. We've been trapped in this rain for
I'd
a
love
long
to see
time
their
now,
their
but
entrance
it's time to
Kanai
put an
Ward.
end to that.
We don't ever really get
Please,
to hear anything about any of
Help
them.
me save this city.
You heard him, Master. I love it. Things are getting
That would have been
interesting.
good DLC.
Mr.
In the unending rain, through the winding neon cityscape, draped in my raincoat, I roam in search of my missing memories. What secrets lurk in this labyrinth of drainage pipes?
Those two.
We have yet to find the answer.
There she is. The other
The
best
story
character.
of detectives facing the darkness that enshrouds
They're
the
fun
truth
too.
is about to begin.
Oh, neat. Oh, neat. I ain't gonna tell you what that was, but that was an amazing foreshadowing. I never noticed that the first time. Oh, cool. The full opening. Third episode in. Honestly, as much as I love the Danganronpa series, if I had to keep this one or the entire trilogy, I would keep this one. It's just such a fun time. Such a vibe. Anyways, that's the end of the prologue. Oh, that's how it be, man. That's how it be. Yeah, we'll save. We'll get into the, whenever it first gives me control, and then we'll save and exit and end the episode.
The faint sound of a ticking clock melts against the sound of rain. Is that the timbre of water splashing a ship in the night? Or is it the sound of a wedge driven into the wheel of fate? Every time that vault's door closes, I search again for a reason to open it.
Chapter 1, The Nailman Killings.
Got some nice sleep. No one's here yet? It's just about time, I think. And to be fair, their type are rarely on time anyway. Master detectives are all weirdos.
They're all loner types.
Did you get a good night's sleep, Yuma?
Not really.
What? But I gave you time to rest at the office. Your brain won't work right without enough sleep. Be more like me. Even today, my mind is crystal clear, although it doesn't get much use.
Pain.
To think that Master had to sleep on such a filthy sofa.
Oh, I've had to sleep on worse.
The other Master Detectives are staying at a hotel, right? That's not fair. I'm totally jealous. It's discrimination. They said detectives and trainees would be treated equally.
She's so
For now,
concerned.
how about you wash your sleepy face? You can't work as a detective when your mind is hazy.
Yeah, that's what I remembered. Cool. Well, everybody, that is where we are going to leave things off for today. You can actually see the reflection in the TV. That's cool. I like that level of detail. So thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time for some more Master Detective Archives Raincoat. Bye-bye.